Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome everyone to today's episode to the Chant. We're diving into a topic that's all around us: fast food, ultra processed foods, and how social media marketing shape what we eat, especially to young adults. Today, I have two guests with me.
I'm Mateo.
I'm CJ.
How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good today.
Doing good.
Yes. What would you guys say is the connection you guys have with fast food and your daily intake?
Oh, it's not great. Well, I eat fast food at least once a day, and I don't know. I feel like that's not great for my body.
It definitely takes a toll on my body. Definitely takes a toll on my wallet too. But definitely better than going and getting groceries.
Honestly, I can see that. You know, for myself, I've been doing a little bit of research on how these foods and behind all of this affects a lot of our bodies and our choices. I mean, if you guys have been telling me right now, it's kind of like the first thing that comes into your mind when you're thinking about what you want to eat for the day, right? You're not thinking about what should I cook. But have you guys actually thought about what's the connection between seeing these ads in social media, in commercials, and all kinds? Do you guys kind of think that there might be a connection with that and the impulse of you guys buying this fast food?
Yeah, I think so. To be fair, I probably buy a lot of Raisin Canes, and that's definitely one of my favorites, but that is also what I see the most ads for.
Yeah, definitely big McDonald's guy. Very cheap. You always see the ads for whatever new stuff they got going on, and it's just
They always
too
have a new
convenient.
deal.
It's just too convenient. Yeah,
It's too good.
There's
Yeah.
that BOGO.
Well, now that you guys just mentioned that, I want to connect something with the research that I've been doing. Did you guys know that across several countries, it was found that fast food and ultra-processed food are literally everywhere? It's the most common food actually in young people's lives as of 2025, which is kind of insane to think about. It kind of shows us how much we have decided to lean off of homemade meals and go towards fast food. It's like we lost the connection between the two and just decided to go for the most optimal and cheapest food without actually thinking about the harm that's doing to us.
It's a good point. Yeah, it's just the quickest, easiest thing that you can pick up. Honestly, I know cooking's a process, but it's much better for you than fast food. But it's honestly hard as a college student. It's just so easy to pick it up.
Yeah, not only like time wise or just like convenience, also like budgeting. Like being a broke college student, it's just way more easy to I don't got enough money to go buy some good pasta or anything. I'll just go get a chicken.
Yeah, it's much easier, much faster, and honestly, it's a lot more budget friendly to eat cheap.
Yeah.
To eat with the fast food.
Even with what it does to your body. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Social media and their relationship with it. So let's bring it in. If you think about TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, how often would you think that you see content related to fast food?
A lot of content related to fast food.
Yeah.
So got those mukbangs,
Oh, dude, that's all the marketing you need is those mukbangs.
The mukbangs, what I eat in a day kind of clips, would you say that there's a impact between that and what the consumer sees?
I'd say so.
Definitely.
I see those at always the wrong time, right when I'm like starving, and they always seem to find me at that time.
And then it's like, oh, do I just DoorDash canes in my chair, lean back? But it's what's easy.
Convenience.
Totally. Well, let me tell you guys this. Did you guys know that social media, specifically now, is starting to become a commercial environment? Meaning that it's constantly pushing certain foods that most children and teenagers are exposed to on a daily basis. So, even if they don't always realize it, those ads and those fun videos that make influencers get to make, target an unhealthy environment for those kids, but they make it look normal, they make it look attractive, and they make it also seem like a lifestyle. What is your guys' opinion on that?
Honestly, it's definitely not great. They're not indoctrinating, but they're definitely making it a much easier process, much more, I guess, it's just worked in so much easier now.
Very, very much normalized, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. So it's easy to say that the connection between the two, it's really there, right?
It is.
So what would you guys think then it's going on in society that even though we're capable of realizing these issues, there's nothing getting done by, and what I mean by that is that these companies are actually pushing these ideas rather than actually making a progress to actually stop this from happening.
I feel like late stage like consumerism is definitely a
100%.
big factor about it. I think we market convenience a whole lot in America for sure, and I think
American way.
Oh yeah, quantity, convenience. That's the American way right now. I think it's
just gotten worse and worse over the years.
That's why it's just so easy to just leave it go and not want to do anything about it.
Yeah, totally. Well, it'd be funny because one of the studies that I looked at found that peer content on social media, so just meaning regular people posting, it actually can be as powerful as traditional ads because it tends to come from someone that you know, so a friend, a creator you follow, and it just changes how you see that food, no matter what it is.
Yeah, honestly, I think it does.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
The anti-carbs,
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys ever noticed those short-term effects after eating a lot of fast food or ultra-processed snacks? Like feeling very full or just not satisfied, low energy, crashing later, or craving more soon after eating?
Definitely.
I would definitely say, I know I'm harping on canes a lot this time, but it's a really big deal for me. Every time I, go to bed after eating some canes, I wake up and I always have like just an absolute burbly stomach, or it just feels just gross in a sense. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, and that's what it seems to happen every time for me after eating fast food or just canes specifically. It just doesn't make you feel good.
No, definitely like the first one with the fullness, like having a good home cooked meal and then getting full off that, it doesn't feel like how it does with fast food.
Yeah, it doesn't have the nutrients in it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're doing your body good at all.
Yeah.
So when you guys think about fast food and health, what comes to you guys' mind?
Fast food and health?
Yes.
Non-related.
Yeah, no correlation.
It's definitely the convenience factor, not the health factor of everything. And honestly, even though it might taste good in the moment, I always regret it after, just getting the grease gut.
Yeah.
Well, now zooming out real quick from you guys' experience, what you guys said, and the study that I read, it's very clear that high consumption of ultra-processed food is linked to a higher risk of diabetes, higher risk of obesity, hypertension, problems like we just mentioned, feeling low battery, feeling full, but at the same time craving more. So how does that make you guys feel towards even probably the next decision you guys will make with fast food? Would that make you guys think twice about it, or would you guys still opt out to just go the easy route?
See, that's the thing. I would like to say yes to that as well, but I feel like I'm gonna try to for a little while, and then I don't know, it's just seemed so normalized in my life that I'm definitely gonna go back to it. It's just something that's so easy and just the American way.
Whenever like a conversation like this gets brought up, it always does like make me want to lock in and actually like commit to just like home cooked meals, eating good. But there's always just that little like in the back of your head, like, dude, they got a BOGO going right now. Like, it's just so easy to go do. I don't know.
It's also so expensive to eat healthy.
Yeah.
Like one healthy meal, you get a few things together, it's gonna be like $30 sometimes, and it's not easy. But you get the leftovers and stuff. It's so much more convenient.
Yeah.
So then, let me ask you guys this. Before I get to the question, one other thing that the research talks about is transparency. A lot of adults say that they read the nutrition labels for any product they buy, but companies use a lot of tactics, just like tiny warnings, ingredients list, big slogans in front of the packages that make food look healthier than it really is. So when you buy these packaged snacks or drinks, how often do you guys think you read the label?
I try to read the label a lot, but the thing is that I'll get lazy and then just see like, oh, it says 20 grams of protein, big on the front. I don't know what else is in it, but I'll just take it. It seems good, but might not be.
Yeah, I'd probably say the same. And even if you do try and look, they have so many loopholes within it to even just screw you over then.
So would you guys think that you guys fully understand when you guys try to read the label, or do you guys think that the companies are actually doing stuff to
That's a
make
good
sure that
Not
you
enough on it.
No, I'm definitely not educated enough. I see like the full list of chemicals and it gets a little scary sometimes.
I didn't get any sort of like education on it until maybe last semester with the nutrition class.
would you guys would you guys say that you guys, if you guys were to actually read the label, do you guys think you guys feel misled by these companies?
Yeah, honestly, if I was able to tell everything that's in it and kind of uncover everything, I feel like I would be misled by it. I would be a little bit upset by seeing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How
Well,
bad it is.
it'll be surprising because the article I work with explains that in the US, fast food and ultra-processed food have become so common that they're almost replacing every traditional meal we have. Between the constant advertising and the lack of clear labels, and the way these products are placed everywhere, it becomes very easy to eat a lot of them without really noticing, right?
Yeah, honestly, it definitely is easy just to pick up stuff on the shelf.
Well, let me tell you guys. One big example actually is Chile. Chile, they introduced a strong warning label on unhealthy foods and they limited marketing to kids. So basically what it means is that they built a whole program for obesity prevention containing why should food be labeled a certain way now. So basically, now when you buy a product, it actually says that this product, no matter what it is, it's excessive in sugars, it's excessive in fats, so it gives you the warnings off the bat. How would you guys feel if we did this in America, and would you guys think that it would be a successful program?
Well, I feel like that it would be in a sense of for the people, but for the companies, no, they're gonna definitely take a big hit in profits from that because if you're gonna be able to see all the ultra processed foods all over, all the warnings, people aren't gonna buy it anymore, and they're definitely not gonna want that to happen in America. And I feel like it would definitely be a good way to go, but I just don't know if the corporations would allow for such a big tank.
Yeah, I feel like we've gone to such a stage in this, like, in this part of what we're talking about,
Yeah.
and I feel like just with how deep we are, I wouldn't say too far gone, but it's just so easy to just keep going how we are, especially with all the money that would have to go towards it and all the money that would get lost from it from the
Exactly.
corporations like you're talking about. I feel like it's a change for the consumer, but at the end of the day, it's not up to us.
Totally. And wouldn't you say that that's actually pretty bad comparing the fact that in these other countries that have actually decided to do it? Because basically Chile proposed this in 2012 and it went into effect in 2016. And actually since then, 13 more countries, including Sweden, Mexico, Canada, certain parts of Europe, have actually decided to propose the same programs and put them into effect. So if that's the case, and you can see that the same brands are not losing the amount that a lot of them expected, why is this such a big deal in the US for us to do?
It's definitely a nation that really struggles with that. So I don't know. I feel like the US might be a little bit different from the rest of the world with
It's just the culture at this point.
Interesting.
it kind of depends on what it is, but I feel like for a majority of things, if I see that label and I see how bad it is for you, or the excessive fats, I probably would say no. I wouldn't pick it up. I wouldn't get it off the shelf. But if it's a Dr. Pepper or something like that, I can't resist.
Dr. Pepper, yeah. Can't resist the Dr. Pepper.
Exactly. I think that's where my next point goes, is that the idea of having that is not to make the consumer be afraid of food, but it's just to be aware.
I definitely think so, because if you don't have those habits to begin with, the bad ones of running down to McDonald's, that I feel like it's going to be a lot easier not to form.
Yeah, I feel like it's almost an addiction. It's just
that's a good
so
way to put it.
easy,
It
yeah.
kind of is.
Well, thank you guys for being so open and honest to me today. Your stories make the research feel real, to be honest. And I hope people listening can see their own experiences in what you guys shared to me. For everyone listening, remember, the goal is awareness. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to learn more about the research behind what we talked about today, check the description where I'll link the studies and articles I use. Take care, eat in a way that supports your future self, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.